Grab your pots and pans. It's time to cook. Don't forget the spatula. Now, this topic we're talking about Diddy. He has 120 civil lawsuits against him. My God. They also have a 1-800 number. I've never seen this before. Have a 1-800 number on victims. That's the victim line. We're gonna call the victim line in a few to see if we can get through. We will call the victim line in a few to see if we can get through. Watch this. Watch this. Let me turn the volume up on it. Watch that.
And victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized.
Pause. Let's run that back. He said over 3,000 victims. It can't be just Diddy. That's too many people for just Diddy. Them 1,000 baby oil, that wasn't even enough for 3,000 people. 3,000? And this is counting too. This is 3,000 and then counting. I want y'all to call this number and let me know what results y'all get. Call this number and let me know the results you get. 1-800, this is the number. 1-800-200-7474. The RGO is playing a wicked game, ain't they? 1-800 2074-74. Let me dial it right quick to see what we can get out of this. Let me dial it right quick. 1-800 1-800 1-800-200-7474. Let's dial it. 1-800-200-7474. 1-800-200-7474. Let's go.
Your call may be recorded for call quality assurance purposes.
Listen.
Thank you for calling the Sean P. Diddy Combs Abuse Helpline. This call is being recorded. We understand the strength and courage it takes to come forward. Any information you provide will be kept completely confidential, but we expect full honesty in order to properly assist you with your potential case. By staying on the line, you agree to provide accurate information to the best of your knowledge under penalty of perjury. Please hold for the next available representative.
This number really works. My God, my fathers, they made a hotline on this one. Hold on, let's run this back again because I couldn't believe it when I seen it. Hold on. Dial the number that they have, the hotline number that they have is 1-800-200-7474. This is what it says on there. Hold on, let's run it back again.
Your call may be recorded for call quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling the Sean P. Diddy Combs Abuse Helpline. This call is being recorded. We understand the strength and courage it takes to come forward. Any information you provide will be kept completely confidential, but we expect full honesty in order to properly assist you with your potential case. By staying on the line, you agree to provide accurate information to the best of your knowledge under penalty of perjury. Please hold for the next available representative.
Thank you for calling the Sean Combs Abuse Lawsuit Helpline. This is David here on a recorded line on behalf of the Besby and AV law firms. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My God. My God. This is a takedown. This is a takedown. This is a take this, take that, take this, take that. This is a take this, take that, take this, take that. My God, my fathers. Is this what's happening? Oh my God. I don't know why I decided to call them because now they calling me back. I don't know why I decided to call these legal help people, because now they calling me back and my number is in the system. Why didn't I call them block? My God. I just wanted to do it for the audience to see if this really worked. And it really worked. It really works. It's truly working. But let's continue.
Silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. Now, before we discuss the nature of the claims and claimants themselves, let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice. But no, most of these people are scared. They fear backlash in their communities. They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case in situations like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You'd be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. I mean, there's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics. I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much. This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not be subjected to that kind of conduct. They should not be targeted. I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it. Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward. So if you're watching this, please hear me. If you're out there and you have been victimized, you are not alone. There is a great strength in numbers. You can seek redress. You can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you.
This is crazy to me. This is a national takedown. This is crazy to me. This is a national takedown. They have a 1-800 number for this man. Now y'all seen what he did to Cassie, and last time I heard, right, there were underage people at his party. I'm talking about 9-year-olds. What parent sent their kid? Now it made sense what R. Kelly was talking about. It's all starting to make sense now. I'm gonna do another video. Jaguar, right? She's deep in the conspiracy of this. I'm not too deep in that type of stuff. But some of these things make sense. They call it a conspiracy, but sometimes it just be the simple truth. And last time I checked, she was a worker herself. So a worker ain't just gonna simply lie about what's going on. Not saying that I'm taking her word for it. Fewer discretion is advised. This is all allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. We don't know until you know. But last time I checked, wasn't Jay-Z an informant as well, hypothetically, allegedly, supposedly? That's just the last time I checked. Tupac was in on it too. Everybody, all these people that you're looking at, all these superstars that you're looking at ain't really super. Ain't really super. They weird. But yet everyone wants to be like them. For what? Come to find out, my God. Come to find out they playing with people bong holios. They got something called, I did a video, Suge Knight stated that they got something called the egg challenge. Well, you got to sit on the egg, and if the egg break, then you ain't ready to get penetrated. My God. I said, what? What type of ritual is this? What in the satanic? It's giving satanic vibes. It's giving that you got to be cool to kick it. I ain't trying to kick it. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm so cool that it's crazy. But let me let this play for a couple more minutes, then I'm gonna switch on to Jaguar right. I'm gonna switch on to Jaguar right.
Some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against. We did not enter this fray blindly.
Let's go to...
I wish it was my last such fray. I wish this type of behavior wasn't so...
Let's go to Jaguar right real quick, right? We're going to stop sharing this page. Smash that like button, tell a friend, and tell a friend. This is the beginning, this is not the end. Do y'all believe that Diddy did all these things, and who else next? Who taught Diddy how to do these things? Was it Epstein? Was it Clive Davis? Allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly? Because whoever trained this man is vicious. And not only that, right? Y'all seen what happened to Eric Adams. He gave the man the keys to the streets, and next thing you know, Eric Adams is in too. Now, I'm not saying it's directly connected to this, but something is going on, and something ain't right. Something is not right. Okay, let me stop sharing that screen. And Beyonce. See this right here? Y'all see the picture in the background, right? That's Clive Davis right there. It's that guy right there. It's that guy right there too. You got Beyonce right there and Jay right beside her. So let's really see what the hell's going on here. Let's really see what's going on, because something going on. All right, we got to share this screen. Let me share the screen with Jack Raw. With Jack Raw, real quick. Jack Raw, right, real quick. Because to me, she ain't wrong. If you just listen to what she's saying, she ain't wrong. And this is all allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. Let me know if y'all can see the screen. You know we got to make it bigger. No Diddy. We got to make it bigger. No Diddy. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Click the link down below and pin a link to the top of the chat. This is how you support the channel. You can also email me. Somebody emailed me and wanted me to talk about this, so I have to do what the people want me to do. They want me to talk about this. I do it for you. I do it for me. I do it for us. On that note, you can, if you're feeling generous, you got the Cash App, you got the PayPal, you can donate. That's how you pay me for it. But all you got to do is smash that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. That's all I really ask for. Anything else, that's on you. Now, Jaguar. Let's get it.
Harvey Weinstein,
Whoa.
Jeffrey Epstein, Sean Combs have one person in common.
Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil.
Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. If I got an invite, I would go. But there's a party within a party.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to.
Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
She's saying a lot of things that could be.
Oh, was that Vlad too? Was that Vlad on it too? Now, I have to give you the source, right? This came from, what's the guy name? He has a unique YouTube channel as well. I'm going to leave the link down below. For his name. He has a unique YouTube channel as well. I'm going to leave the link down below for his name. I believe his name is Pierce Morgan Uncensored. Pierce Morgan Uncensored. Let me repeat. Pierce Morgan Uncensored. To give credit when credit's due. Give credit when credit's due. Now let's get it.
Consider liable is.
I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes they committed, that'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching for decades. It must stop.
Well, Diddy's downfall has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. The blast radius from the uncovering of his alleged offences could yet swallow many more powerful and famous figures. Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery, and forced labor. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, you'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower, and an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar, I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohort.
That's one of my favorite sayings right there. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Smash that like button.
Are all held to account publicly and legally. The victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey.
Patti?
And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it was me.
It's no way. It is no way. Patti LaBelle? So everybody who's everybody is involved, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. Everybody who's everybody is involved, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. Patti LaBelle, Aaliyah. R. Kelly had Aaliyah when she was young. Dame Dash had Aaliyah. What the hell was going on? Michael Jackson got babies in the Netherlands. It was always weird to me. It was always weird to me. Something ain't right. Smash that like button if you agree. If you think something ain't right, tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Hey, Jazz, you got the floor.
Suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
What?
So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs.
This lady is crying. Do y'all understand what's going on? Now, I don't believe everything a woman say, right? I'm not that like that. But this lady is literally crying. Let me give you a close-up. You can see it in her face, she's hurt. You can see it in her face, she's hurt. You can see it in her face, she's hurt. Look at who she naming.
Have one person in common.
Who that?
Professionally and privately.
Who that?
Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange.
Lucian?
He was selected to be the demon that he is.
Hold on, Lucian Grange. I know who that is, right? UMG, Universal Music Group. Who signed Drake? I guess Kendrick was correct. I ain't hear nothing from Drake in a while off the pedophile. Allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. I mean, can we connect more? Let's connect full. Can we connect more than full? Let's connect more. What? Smash that like button. Let me know what you think. Leave them comments down below. I really want to know what you think about this one. This one's deep.
Is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job.
He was elected.
He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different.
That Thursday.
Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the Black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it.
They said allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly, he have all the politicians. I wonder if, like, hypothetically, the Obamas on there. I wonder if the Kamala Harris's is on there. I wonder if the Eric Adams, hypothetically, allegedly, is on there. They say everybody came to this man party. And they partied quite hardy. They the party hardy boys. The party boys. Where anything goes. Even your bung hodeo. Even your bung hodeo. Everything goes. It's slippery. Crazy. Jay-Z.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal.
Whoa.
That's how I know how the dark world.
Well, if she's a sex worker, right? I'm gonna choose to listen to what she's saying right about now, because she's obviously a part of the community. I'm just gonna listen. I'm not gonna say I believe everything she's saying, but just hear out for a second. Hear her out.
World and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand.
Facts.
That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz.
She dropping bombshells.
The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes.
She Diddy the diddler. She riddled the riddler. My God. She Diddy the diddler. She riddled the riddler. You got cameras? Well, we got cameras too. Whoa. Hey, Jazz, you kind of wicked there, ain't you? The wicked truth, ain't it?
I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases.
Hold on. They talking about they put girls in the suit. No. They putting girls in the suitcases and transporting them like that, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. What in the Wendy Williams? They putting people in suitcases and all of these other little things. What in the Steve Harvey? What's going on?
Dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
Non-disclosure agreement.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy.
That part.
See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clive Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddlers down.
Oh, hey, Jaguar is roaring right now. Let me repeat. The leopard. I see the leopard coming out. She's hunting. It's hunting season. It's hunting season. I've never heard anybody talk about Jay-Z in the public light and like how she talk about it. Something is coming. Something has to be coming. Shit is crazy. Crazy world.
Downfall.
Jaguar,
guess they on vacation.
If this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades.
They say the best place to hide something is right in front of you, right in front of your face. The best time to do something is right in front of your face. So does she has a case? This is allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. We're not going to say that she's totally right, but she been on point lately. I'm not going to lie. And let me call this number one more time. I told y'all that they have a 1-800 number for Diddy, right? The number is 1-800. First, I thought it didn't work. 1-800-200-7474. Listen to this.
Your call may be recorded for call quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling the Sean P. Diddy Combs Abuse Helpline. This call is being recorded. We understand the strength and courage it takes to come forward. Any information you provide will be kept completely confidential, but we expect full honesty in order to properly assist you with your potential case. By staying on the line, you agree to provide accurate information to the best of your knowledge under penalty of perjury. Please hold for the next available representative.
My father, they set it up as a business. This is crazy. This may be the takedown of the decade. My God. Smash that like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Let me play a little bit more of Jag Raw while she raw real quick, and then I got to go. We got to go.
For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
That part.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself.
Damn.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Beyonce in it too?
They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
keeping
Porter?
people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
What?
Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to.
Hello, everyone.
Man, hold on,
I've been working
Jazz.
at Miso for many years.
Hold on, Jazz. Hold on, Jazz. Hold on. Let's let this bypass. Just when I was about to stop, it's like, hold on. This topic right here is too interesting. It's too interesting. And no, we don't admire people fall. We do not admire people fall, but something ain't right.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know.
Allegedly.
I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
Yes.
a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen. And everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting air tag on children during visits. These are normal practices that these people do.
Oh, no.
Jaguar, I've got to leave it there. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And thank you.
Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. See, my thing is, man, adults gonna do what adults do. Not saying what's being done is right. Principles and morals, right? But the kids, that's always been my problem. Leave the kids down. Let me repeat. Leave the kids down. Y'all trying to target these kids and attack these kids in innocent minds. Why can't the world allow kids to be kids? You're only a child for X amount of time. You're going to be an adult for most of your life. So why can't you enjoy being a kid? They such in a rush for everyone to grow up. Why? You know? And I tell people, look, don't look up to superstars. Become your own star. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. If you would like to support the channel, click the links down below. I have affiliate marketing links that can add value into your life. Also, if you're feeling generous, we have the PayPal, we have the Cash App. And most importantly, email me. Email me because I respond and I respect my emails. This is how I formulate my topics. I can't do this without you guys, right? I cannot do this without you guys. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, positivity over negativity always.